On. Welcome to CCO Pre-Show Ep3. 76, 377.
76 and 77?
Got there, yeah. Brought to you from the Wood Age studio. This is the crap studio.
Yeah.
For the patrons, of course.
Whether they like it or not. And in this
Yeah.
particular case, we rarely like it. But radio business is radio business. Here we are.
Yeah, and podcast business gets frickin' thrown by the wayside.
Yeah. So all that stuff I said on the way up the stairs about how I talked to the engineers about fixing our stuff so we wouldn't have them technical difficulties no longer applies because we're in a different studio than the one that they fixed.
It doesn't apply to everything?
No. No, this is...
Of course it doesn't.
This place is a great place to work, but if you have a problem with something, it's very difficult to get it fixed.
Great place to work, terrible place to have a problem.
Yes. Man, speaking of having a problem...
It's like having indoor plumbing. Great to have, terrible to have to fix.
Yes. Problems that could be fixed. I was driving into the studio today to record the show with you, listening to a wrestling podcast I like to listen to.
Yeah.
And one of the guys is in New Jersey, and he was talking about the forest fire smoke and how, like, oh, man, the sun's all orange. This is crazy. I've never seen anything like this before. And it's like, man, what is it, fucking Tuesday?
Yeah.
Well, like, it's Canada? So anybody who's getting just beat down by forest fire smoke and they haven't seen the sun in 3 days and everything smells bad, we're really sorry about that. But, like, we're trying our best to put them out, but stuff just loves to be on fire in Canada.
We're trying our best to put them out, but also, this is our life.
Yeah.
We don't see the sun all winter, and then when it comes out, we can look directly at it because that's how much smoke is always in the air here.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So that's why we're so pale, is because we haven't actually seen the sun in like 6 years.
Oh, okay. Speaking of fire, today's hint.
Today's hint?
You get double because we're doing 2 shows. These 2 freaking guys.
Oh, hell no. We got to pick this guy because this is my favorite. And nobody would ever pick that one as my favorite. And it's next to the one that everybody thinks is my favorite.
Whoa.
So let's do that one and then one of these ones.
Okay.
That way we each get to pick one.
Well, people aren't going to be able to disassociate like which one of those 2 we're talking about. They're the same guy.
There's one.
Oh, yeah. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Something about fire.
Yeah.
Literally fire.
Man, that's just going to tell them
on
right
a legendary creature.
Yeah, and there's 2 of them that are hard to differentiate.
Yes.
Both artistically, and I don't even know what they do, but artistically they're difficult to differentiate.
Yeah, artistically one is of a distinctly higher quality than the other, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
And for the other one...
Your hint one.
Yeah, is right next to the one that everybody thinks is going to be my favorite, and then... Also,
why does everybody think that that's going to be your favorite?
Because it's the thing that does all the things that I like.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it does all the things that I like.
Okay. But actually, it's that one.
But it's this one.
Kind of looks like you.
That's one of the reasons why I like it.
Oh.
The ring art for it is really, really, really cool with like some glowy stuff on it.
Ooh, so look at the ring arts with glowy stuff?
This particular art is one of my favorite, you talked about it earlier, favorite lore hits in the art of the show. There's several versions of this character, but this one is all by himself in the listing of things alphabetically, even though there are several more of him elsewhere.
All by himself? What do you mean?
Well, because he has 2 names.
Oh.
That's a big hint. That's a big one.
Oh, and it's his real name, not his given name.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, those are hints. Okay,
I think people are going to get those. That's going to be good.
In the comments below, you got to let us know my hint for which.
And you got to get them both right. You got to say Ryan is this, Brando is this. Okay. You can't just say them both because that's cheating.
Let's make it super hard then.
That we just did.
This is the one I'm talking about. The one with the lesser quality art, in my opinion. And then Brando's is who you picked.
Yeah.
And you let us know in the comments below. You get yourself entered in to win a CCO token pack, if there's any left after Edmonton.
Yeah.
A booster pack or a CCO sticker pack, which after Edmonton will have a new sticker in it.
Sick.
Oh, sorry. Morning smoke breath.
Yeah.
Not that I
yeah.
smoke, but remember the air.
The world is on fire.
The
up
air I
here.
breathe, yeah.
It's unfortunate, yes. Man, so I sat down yesterday. I'm like, I'm going to watch some of these Lord of the Rings movies.
Oh, yeah.
Because I certainly...
I'm going to watch some of these Lord of the Rings movies in one day.
No, I literally watched some of the movies. Like, I watched the first one up until after they get out of the dwarf cave, because like that's my favorite part, and then after that it's like fuck the rest of this movie.
Yeah.
And then I went on to the second one and I watched up to the part where the trees kick everybody's ass, and I was
That's like the very end, isn't it?
well, yeah, so I watched that one.
Yeah,
I got rid of that, and then I just didn't watch the third one because I'm not at all interested. No, I didn't like the third one actually. It had all the emotional beats that you kind of like, but the extended ending and just like the kind of anticlimactic end to a lot of the conflict, I wasn't a huge fan of. And I was like, you know what? I like the tree part where he shows up and just wrecks everybody's ass. Like, that's a fucking good ending. I'm be happy with that.
The Return of the King, I think, is the best movie. Like, it's the one that won all the awards, so people say it's the best, right?
Yeah.
And it's the longest, and it's got all like the biggest climactic parts, right?
Yeah. Army of Ghosts.
I think Two Towers might be my favorite movie.
Two Towers is a good-ass movie.
That's a good-ass movie. It's got like the most epic, or it's got like the Helm's Deep battle scene in it.
Yeah.
Never again is something like that going to be filmed.
Yeah, it was super cool. And the way it was done was really neat. Like when you know behind the scenes was really cool. And the actual...
I like the Riders of Rohan. I identify with that group of peoples in Middle-earth the most because they live in the middle of a field. Kind of like me.
See, I like the dwarves.
Because you're short.
Because they're crusty and they live under the ground and they're like, fuck all this. I don't have anything to do with any of this crap. You guys figure it out.
That's Uncle Brando.
That's me.
Yeah. Wait until we look at the cards in the set. I've got your favorite art in the set. Hands down, it's going to be your favorite. And it's a goblin.
Ooh, okay.
That'll be next week, though, for the people that are watching. Let's look at the show notes real quick.
Okay, I've been looking really hard to like keep up on these, but like the spoilers technically I don't think are done.
Yeah, no, they're done now.
As we're recording, are they all listed on this website we're using? Because I think when I looked yesterday, there were 6 cards missing. Are they legendary creatures? Are they not legendary creatures? Are they the battles that they didn't print in the set?
We're not looking at the pre-con commanders today.
Yeah, there's 85 cards we have to do today.
We're not going to do all of them.
We're not going to do all of them.
No.
But
no.
No. But we're going to hit some of the
show notes.
The big
show
ones.
notes.
Yeah, show notes. Well, we're telling everybody what's going to be on the show. And then next week, we're going to talk all about like
favorite commanders.
Well, that's today.
Yeah.
But the next week, we're going to talk about like showcase treatments and how we think the set overall is going to see. Were we correct that this is the best set of the year? I mean, there's still more sets to come. Who could say? But we'll check that out. And then,
do you got a favorite commandy?
Well, yeah, we already gave hints. I totally do.
Is that the one that's going into decks?
Oh yeah, actually, there's actually lots of cards from this set that I'm really excited to play. Lots of them are from the commander decks, so we'll talk about that in a few weeks.
Yes,
after we've had a chance to play them and like I don't know, beat up kids and steal them.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do because I have no more money. Spent it all on booster packs.
Yeah, see, this guy spent. Is this how you feel all the time? Like I buy all the sealed product. You're like, haha, fool! I pre-ordered every card that I know from this set or that I like. Sans the ones from the commander decks because they're not up for pre-sale yet on FusionGamingOnline.com. Use special promo code CCO Summer, save 5% of all the stuff I was going to buy anyway. I'm $125 in. Done.
Wow. We're going to talk about that on the next recording, next week's show.
Yes.
Okay. Should we look at some commandees?
Let's do it.
Oh, hit our theme song.
Brr.
All right.